guys, to start off this look, I'm going to go into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Dark Brown. I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit closer so you guys can watch me fill in my brows. Alright guys, I'm just filling in my brows quickly. If you want to see a full tutorial on how I fill in my brows using the Dip Brow Pomade, that is in my Rose Gold Glam video, and I will link that down below. But right now, I'm just going to fill them in quickly. Remember, light towards the front, more pressure towards the tail end. Picking up the spoolie occasionally and brushing through to blend. Just like that, I'm going to fill in the next brow and also put the concealer down as my base for eyeshadow. Okay guys, that is my eyebrows filled in and my base for my eyeshadow is on. For that, I used the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and then I blended it out with my Beauty Blender. Don't set that if you do use concealer as a base because you want the shadows to have something to grip onto as you are applying them. So for today's look, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. This palette has a lot of bronzy shades, and for today's eye look, I'm going to go for a bronzy glam because for my lips, I'm going to be using a magenta pink because it's Valentine's Day themed. So I'm going to zoom you guys in so that I can apply the eyeshadow. Okay guys, I'm going to dip into the shade Ounce. It is a super pretty champagne highlight shade. So I'm going to place that on my brow bone. Dip in, tap off, right on that brow bone. I'm super excited you guys chose Valentine's themed because I really wanted to do a look that is wearable for Valentine's Day, or if you just want to look super cute for a girl's night out, this is the look you should wear for it. All right, moving on to my first transition shade. I'm going to go in with the shade Soused. Tap off the excess, and we're going to go right in. Again, you want the most pigment towards the outer corner of your crease. So we stay there, make circular motions, and then we sweep it in. Just like that. And that's going to be our first transition shade down. I'm going to move on to the shade He Devil. Place it right on that outer crease. Circular motions. And go ahead and sweep in towards the inner corner. That is the direction that I follow. I go from outer crease in slowly right here towards the center, and then I go down towards my inner corner, just like that. Dip into He Devil one more time. Just like that. Now I'm going to move on to the next transition shade, which is going to be En Fuego. I'm going for copper bronzy tones on the lid. Inner corner. All right, I'm going to switch brushes for my last transition shade, which is going to be Ashes. Alright guys, I've put eyeshadow in both my creases and I've laid concealer down to place eyeshadow on my lid. For that, we're going to go in with a bronzy shade, which is going to be Scorched from this palette. I'm just going to dip into that, barely tap off the excess, and place that on my lid. This color is like in between a copper and bronze. Perfect shade. And then right away go in with an Fuego. Blend that in with my transition shades. Just like that, and I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. Now for the lid, I'm going to continue on, and I'm going to take the Stila Magnificent liquid eyeshadow, and I'm going to place that on the back of my hand because I just want a little bit of it in the center of my eyelid, and I don't want it to be too intense. I'm going to take that on my finger, and I'm just going to pat on the center. Just like that, and I'm going to do the same thing for the other eye. This makes it not as intense. I don't really want it to be pink necessarily. I want to keep the bronze. So that's why I'm putting it on the back of my hand and using my finger to apply. Just like that. I'm going to zoom you guys in and move on to eyeliner. All right, guys, for eyeliner, we're just going to tilt our head back just a little bit. Close your eyelid. Remember, you want to start from the inner lash line and then swoop up as you go towards the crease and your outer lash line. Connect that eyeliner from the outer corner of your eye and then just fill that line in. You want these wings as sharp as Cupid's bow here. So we're really going for it. Just like that. All right, guys, I'm going to move on to the other eye, and then I will see you guys for eyelash application. All right, guys, that is my winged eyeliner done, and I've just put a light coat of mascara. I'm going to go on and place my false lashes on. Remember, put a mirror underneath, and then place right as close to that lash band as you possibly can. Just like that. I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. Before the lashes completely dry down, you want to put another coat of mascara on just to blend your natural lashes with the false lashes. All right, guys, that is my eyes done for now. I'm going to move on to face. To prime, I'm going to use the Smashbox Minimize Pores in my T-zones. So I'm just going to use that in those areas, and then I'm going to move on to foundation. All right, guys, I've blended out my foundation. Now I'm going to place the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer right under my eyes. I'm using a lighter shade because I really want my eyes to stand out. So that is why we are bright right now. I let that sit for like 15 seconds and then I blend it out. Be really, really careful around that wing. You want to help to define it using the concealer, but you don't want to take it away. That would be tragic. And then right away, before things crease, I take the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finish Powder in the shade Deep. And I take a small brush and I just push this loose powder under my eyes. Pushing motions. Don't swipe for this. Blush is cute on Valentine's Day, so we're gonna pack it on. And then after that step, I'm gonna go back into the Fit Me Loose setting powder and I'm going to wipe off the excess under my eye while also adding it to the high points of my face. Okay, now I'm going to take my MAC Studio Fix powder and I'm going to take the little applicator that it comes with and I'm going to pat this into my face. Again, this step is not necessary. Alright guys, that is my powders on my face and my face set. So now I'm going to take the Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray and I'm going to spray that on my face before I do lips. Let that set, making minimal movements. Okay guys, the final step is to add lipstick. This is the Maybelline Shine Lipstick in the shade Magenta Affair. It's like a very dark magenta pink. Super pretty. I'm really excited to put this on. Okay guys, that is my makeup look done. I'm going to put on my outfit and then give you guys a few close-ups of what my makeup looks like. Thank you so much for watching.